service manager's card. And so anything furthermore than just what I'm going to show you, if you have any
Specific
questions.
job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
He'll be your man to call. And he'll probably, because he was busy today, but probably sometime next week, he'll probably swing by and see if you have any questions anyways.
Okay.
Right?
So they're scanning to server remote.
Okay. All right. So, what's the department code?
Do 1,000, yes.
Oh, I did 100, didn't I? All right. So right here you have the copy screen, and to make a copy, you just place your document in the upright position right there on the document feeder. These are all your options right here, what you would like to do. This copier has a capability of stapling if you have more than one paper whenever you copy them. So this function right here is the zoom button. That basically tells it to enlarge or shrink whatever you have up here. Okay. This right here is your sorting, your finishing button, and this is where you could choose it to whether you want it, what way you want it to staple and what way you want it to sort it. Right, and right here is your duplex button. So if you had a double-sided page up here, you could actually select 2 to 2, and it'll scan both sides and then print out both sides.
Where's the staple when it's out, or?
When it's out, it's going to be down here in this door right here. And it's just this little green tab. All you do is pull it out, and then it comes out like that.
Okay.
And the only thing that gets replaced when this runs out is just the clear plastic piece.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And it just goes back in there like that.
And where can we get the clear plastic piece?
You'll go ahead and call the supplies number right
okay.
here, and
Yeah,
basically,
okay.
yeah. So basically, I would recommend maybe here in a couple of days, you'd want to order a backup set of toner and a waste bottle, which is going to be located in this door right here. These are all your toners. It's real simple to replace them. Oh, this is being tough. To replace them, you just pull it out like that. When you get a new one, there'll be a little paper piece right here. You just pull it out, and then the arrow goes towards the machine. Push in like that. This piece right here is the toner waste. So when this fills up, the copier will actually shut down and stop making copies. So that's why I recommend whenever you order a full set of toner, you order one of these as well. It's included in your agreement, so it's no cost to you. And then that just goes in, clicks like
Talking
that.
about those things in there, you're talking about that cover. That
Okay,
we-
Yeah, yeah. This whole this
yeah.
this piece right here, like this is the bottle itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
So yeah,
in
so
there,
when
yeah.
you get one in, it'll be like this kind of this shape of box, and when you pull it out, it's this piece right here. Alright, make sure that's locked into place there. And yeah, whenever you do that, you'll go ahead and call this supplies number right here and give them that C number, and that basically gives them access to what type of toners you need, what type of waste bottle you need, so on and so forth, and with the staples and everything.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, any questions so far?
I think that's pretty much it.
All right. For the miss feeds of the machine, there's going to be 3 locations. It could be up here in the document feeder. Anything green you could touch. So if it gets jammed in here, you can lift this little door right here,
Okay.
pull your paper out. You could also drop this piece here and grab out any paper if it's far in there. All right. Be on the side of the machine right here. Again, anything green you could touch. So if if it was caught in here, you could just drop that and pull your paper right out. Right, and the other location will be inside the machine right here as well. And these little wheels here are just, if it's caught in the middle there, you could just go ahead and feed it on out instead of trying to pull the paper out and maybe
what
like
the little
rip
wheels
a little
for?
bit. Yeah, exactly. So you'll just turn those and then it'll feed the paper out. You can take it out. Right, these drawers right here are where you put your paper. So we have letter on top, letter R on the bottom here, and legal. And then other than that, we'll go ahead and get into the scanning feature here. So to scan to the file here, all you're going to do is select File. If you wanted to rename the document, you go ahead and click File Name here, and the keyboard pops up so you can rename it. All you have to do is press OK, and then press OK again, then scan, and it'll go ahead and scan it through. And it's the same way with the the scan to email feature. You'll just select 2, and then that's the only email in there right now, but you could just select whatever email you wanted to send in there, and then click send, and it'll send it on through.
That's good.
All right, any questions on the scanning feature at all?
No.
No? Okay. The scanning feature here, the fax kind of works similar. So as soon as you get into fax, you'll notice that it has kind of like the similar address book. So this is where you can store your fax numbers. And again, all you have to do is have your originals up here, select who you wanted to send it to, and then just press send and it'll send it right on through.
How about if you have a new number, how are you gonna add it, or just a random number?
Oh yeah,
Right.
then you'll go ahead and just type it right here in on the numbers.
Oh, okay.
All right, and if you wanted to say you wanted you're faxing to this one number a lot, you wanted to save them so it skips typing in the number every time. You go ahead and go to the user functions right here. Go to the address book, and then select on an empty tile, and then select entry, and then you could put in all their information right there. So you could put in the fax number and
Or
email.
from that, fills in there.
Exactly. Yes.
Good.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Last time we came, I think they mentioned something about, like for example, social department, they have their own paperwork, and how are we gonna categorize our sheets into different department? That way, we can just come on and just press it. And
Oh,
figure
right.
out.
So yeah, so it'll be the templates right here. So it'll be like there'll be different boxes here for different departments, and all you have to do is go in there, and then if you want to scan it to that department, you just select that and then send it through.
What she's referring to is like we have certain documents that we use a lot,
Mhm.
and we want to have it readily available to be used.
Oh, e-filing. Oh, okay, yeah,
Was it that? I think it was.
Yeah, it was
yeah. So you'll go ahead and go here.
Send it from our computer to
Right.
here.
Yeah, and then what you'll do, you put the originals up here. Oh, here,
Or the original.
yeah. Here, let me start from.
Or scan the originals and put it in.
All right. So to go ahead and do that, you'll just select e-filing. You could change the document name here. The box number basically it's for like the different departments, right? And then you could select like so the box name as well, so you could kind of differentiate which goes where. And then I guess you have to.
Can we actually do one?
Oh yeah, of
For
course.
demonstration purposes.
All right, so we could go ahead and select. Here, we'll do this one. Select OK. So just as a test, so it'll go to just the basic box here. All you do is select OK, and then scan. Oh. Right, it'll scan that, and then now that document is on this device here. So whenever you walk up to it and say you needed however many of that page right there, you'll go into the box, select it, and then print it out like that.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So let's start from the beginning. And so to get there, this is not the typical screen that we're
Right, so it'll just be at the
Yeah,
copy
okay,
screen.
So we're here, and then to get there now, what's the
You'll go
steps?
ahead and hit e-filing,
Okay.
and then select what box you want. The public
Box.
box is the example, and then your document will be
Okay,
right
so
there.
it's already in there.
Yeah, so
And
just
then-
have to play with it.
So that's that part, and then let's go back to now, we want to scan the document into a box.
Mhm.
Where do we go again?
So it'll be at the scan feature right
feature.
here, and then you go to e-filing.
E-file.
Okay.
And then that's where you pick what box you want and select the box name for different departments, and then
Okay,
you just select OK, and then it'll be ready to scan.
all right. So that's that part of it.
Any other questions? I do have, like I said, I'm gonna leave a card here for our customer service rep. He'll come out here, and if you have any like job-specific questions, he'll go through them with you.
Okay. I do have one last one.
Yes.
For example, like administrator wanted to print something confidential,
Mhm.
and how are we gonna create that password to when he comes up here, type in his password, and then his paper comes out?
That's all done on the driver's.
Yeah, so there'll be
Oh,
this
okay.
option that's called private print, and all you'll do is hit private print, and it'll prompt you to create a password, and then you'll put in the password, select print, and then you'll come up to the copy machine right here, and it'll probably be at the copy page. All you have to do is hit print.
So we go through
It's
that.
really big.
Oh, here, let me put in the department code.
I've got it down on this computer.
All right, so yeah, you'll go into print, and it'll pop up right
Okay,
here, and you just
perfect.
select it, type in your password, and then you're
Okay,
good to go.
perfect.
No, and you're to the right, almost to the end, to your right.
For that.
Yeah, to the right where there's more parking and less
Any other
cars.
questions?
Right behind the washing.
Guess we'll
machine.
just have to play with it, because
Yeah.
that's how you learn sometimes.
Play and call
Yeah.
you guys. Play and call you guys.
Exactly, yeah.
So again,
We went over there, they trained us, there's a lot of
Let me
features
show.
Yeah.
that will learn.
Let me go to an actual document. Let's go to that test page or
Why don't you guys come over here? He's gonna show us how to do what you're asking. Private print.
that private print job.
I have short-term memory.
Let me find a document real quick. Okay. And we'll try to print this
Print.
out. And we want to go to Toshiba copier. Wish we had the PDF viewer. Let's go. Let's see, do we have a... Does this one have a PDF?
You're gonna have to
Adobe?
go through inside the
this one?
server,
Okay.
because we don't have the PDF
Gotcha.
right here.
Okay, so we're gonna print this document right here. So when we go, I don't have it defaulted on here, that's why it's not popping up right away. But this is what it's called, Toshiba copier. And in the properties here, right up here where it says normal print, you want to hit the drop down, go private print, and then from here you click that little button. That's where you can set a password for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah. So
set a
if we
password.
so 1 2 3 4, and then hit OK, and OK. So now, and it's not going to set it to where it's default all the time. That's just for this specific job. That way you don't have to always like change it back and forth. And then from here, if we print, it's going to send, oh, you're going to want to put in your department code. So we'll just do 1,000. That's the prompt, what that's going to look like for your department code. And then it's going to send it there. So now,
Let's go to.
back to the copy here. And you go to the print button here, and then it's gonna want your department code again. And we want private print, so we have one from the administrator here. And OK, and the password is 1 2 3 4. And then there's the test PDF we just sent, and you just hit print. It's gonna pop up. And that's how you do that private print job. And you can also do like a hold print if you don't want to put a password on it, but you just want it to stay at the machine. You're not ready to pick it up yet. It's the same thing. It's that drop down. You
So
just
there's
select
a
hold
hold
print.
print
Yeah,
function
yeah. If you want to
option.
just the same exact spot where private print was.
So I'll send over, but then hold over there. No.
Yeah, that way, like if you don't want it to print out right away, so somebody doesn't just come along and grab your job on
Right.
accident.
Yeah.
You know? So we'll hit file. Let's go back. Print properties again. Instead of private print, we want to do the hold print right here, and that's all you have to do. And then you just hit OK.
Hold, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that'll hold it. And instead of, so if we go back to the copy now, sorry, we're doing.
Yeah, yeah,
Bunch
no
of-
problem, no
We're
problem.
doing some laps.
Yep.
If we go back into our print button here and you hit the drop down window to hold, and that's where it'll be. It'll be right there. We didn't send anything,
Yeah, right, right.
but that's where it'll be right in there. Okay. Other than that, any other questions, guys? Nothing? Okay. I'm sure there'll be more when I leave and when we get out of here.
Well, we encountered them, yes.
Yeah.
Once we
That's
start playing
that's
around
what
with it.
Paul's here for. He's gonna he's our customer service, and
Okay.
he'll be coming circling back around and making sure that all your questions are answered. That way, if you have anything that comes up after we're gone, it's not like, oh.
So we came for the training. I mean, to visit you guys the first time. They taught us how to do the banners, how to do all the colors,
That was
and
probably
photos, and all
Paul
of that
or
stuff.
one of the salespeople.
And so, you know, it would be nice if someone could come
Yeah,
back and train
yeah,
all of that
that's-
once we open up and operate.
Yeah, definitely. That's Paul's whole department. He knows these things up and down. So if you guys have any questions as far as functionality, certain job types, anything like that, he'll be the guy to go. For right now, we should be good to go though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This will allow us to start testing it out.
Yeah, and then as you start playing with it, you'll get more questions, and that's what his number. And if you guys need, like, if there's something wrong with the scanning email or something like that, and you need technical assistance, that's what that service number down there is for, and that'll get it to the call center. Either myself or one of our other technicians will get it.
One last question that just came to my mind. We talked about the color printing capability to put in password for that. Have we done that?
So
I
that's
can't-
what that department code
Oh,
is
it's the
for.
department
Yeah.
code, okay.
So that's gonna log it to where you have to put in that code for anything really, for any kind of printing. If you want, what we can do is give color a specific code.
That's what I'm thinking.
Is a separate? Okay.
Let's do that, a specific code.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
only mainly administrators will be using it.
Okay.
And,
So the thing with that will be all the ones that we've created so far. What I'll do is I'll